Hello, everyone. My name is Scoop, and welcome to Arena Breakout Infinite on the PC. Now, I just want to tell you guys before we start, I don't want to be no one-trick pony who only plays one game. But since I couldn't find anything else to play for this week's video, which I will be starting to make more videos, and since I couldn't really find anything else to play, I wanted to show you guys off with this game. It's a pretty nice extraction shooter, just like Escape from Tarkov. If anybody knows that, the Russian-made extraction shooter, which was like one of the first ones on the genre, became very popular. So I thought today we could just do one little simple solo ops raid, which is a game mode that you first acquire once you become level 30, which, shouldn't take too long if you grind it a little bit. Now, the cool thing about this game is the items have colors. That is very good for my ADHD brain. I love seeing colors on the items to show which items are better than others. And so I thought maybe let's just go for a game and see how it goes. Now it is a slightly bit late today. Hopefully it should be fine. I don't think it's too late already. Now I do gotta put my switch side magnification a little bit here, like so. It should be alright. It's just a button, I don't know, is one of those buttons. Oh, apparently my key value is a little bit down. That's fine, we can fix that with a small little backpack here. You need to have a 450,000 coin minimum, and that's just to prevent some, what we call it, it's just to prevent people from going in with nothing, just snowball up. Because like that just makes it unfair for the people who go in with a lot, which in theory shouldn't be such a problem, but the less you have in, the less likely you are to wipe the lobby. And like, but there are a lot of rats who are trying to make as much money as possible, and they will do that by being as scummy as possible, sitting and waiting in one spot. And so yeah, I'll see you guys once I'm in the raid, and I'll keep entertaining. That's the good thing about making videos, isn't it? You can always just cut out the other stuff. Now, I'm a pretty good player. Sorry if very sorry if I sound a little tired. It's been a long couple of days. All right, I can hear somebody coming up. Let's see if we can take him out real quick. Very quick and easy. So that's one big guy gone. DE destroyed. Sent to the Shadow Realm. Very nice. He has some nice stuff. Some tier 5 armor. He's probably a little pissed that it dies this fast. Understand that, sure. But yeah. So let's see if we can find some exciting stuff. Like I might die. This is just on the fly. And I just wanted to show you guys whatever, like on the fly. We just opened it with this darkroom key. Not too expensive. Around 2 mil. It should be okay. So the more you play these types of games, the faster you get at doing whatever, because like everything becomes habit, right? I'm not saying I'm the world's best player. I'm definitely up there, but it is very hard, especially since everybody plays these games a little bit differently, and so you're gonna have to take account of that with everything you do. Okay, door is suspiciously open, but since there's a scav here, means nobody, most likely nobody, has come through here, which means we should have a pretty easy way of, getting in here and getting the loot. Always check like for loose loot. Just figure it all out. And on the fly, we're opening currently with the director's keycard, 1.8 mil. Let's go in here and check it out real quick. Just looking decent currently. Nothing wild. D-wire is a little bit of money. Let's drop this, make it small by holding it and then pressing F. The reason why I want to do that is because it's very inconvenient. The way it just sits is kind of inconvenient for me. So let's check everything out. Even these like containers have different colors, meaning it shows basically the rarity of like the chance of getting something good, If it's grayed out, then you're gonna have a less of a chance of finding something great. This is only 70k, this is 220k, which is why we switch them out. It's a little bit, I wanna like teach people slowly but surely. I've played this game enough to the point where I can tell people about like what to do and what not to do, different situations. Now, I did bring this with me, which means while we're looting, it's a good idea to do this. I think I hear a person right there. It could be a scab though, keep in mind. It's a good thing to always keep your headset with you, just in case. Do need to listen. You never know when danger might strike. Checking the cameras, seeing nothing. Okay, we still could get surprised here by somebody hiding. Now my playstyle is very loot coded, meaning I'll stay in a raid for as long as possible, see if I can secure as much loot as possible. I like it while playing in that way, right? The more you play, the easier it'll become as a player to distinct, to figure out what's a player and what not, and what's not a player. This over here should be a player sneaking up, creeping, if I'm not mistaken. He might peek in a second. Let's just take a moment to listen again. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I'm not very sure. I do hear patter patter around me, whether or not I'm hearing players. Now that's the hard part to tell. Oh, these players are way more dangerous than scavs are. Look at look at this absolute clueless scav. See, that's what I'm talking about. Scavs can be pretty clueless. As we're looting this ammo container, we might as well heal up a little bit. But I like to loot everything, considering even these cases without any color might give you a red, which is like the highest tier in the game currently. I don't think that any tier above that is gonna ever come out, but red is currently. Oh, somebody's been there. As you can tell, as you can see, the safe is kind of open. And I know it's not the guy that I killed, because he didn't spawn over there. The scav noticed me. That's fine. Just taking our time a little bit. You never know when somebody might pop out, try to jump scare you as if you're playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Am I right? Am I right, you Markiplier lovers? Oh, is that a player or not? The way he's just standing there, that has to be a player for sure. Yeah, that's a player. I'll see you next time. He took way more shots to kill than I thought he would. So we lost a lot of armor. Our helmet got cooked because of me, myself, and I. Now, as you can see on the bottom left side, my arm is blacked out, which makes your character moan out. Now, the painkillers negate that effect, and the STO that I'm using right here will fix it completely, which is kind of nice. Okay, yeah, sometimes the scabs will be slightly more cracked. Let's listen. This guy was a player all along, which is very interesting indeed. I thought it was a scab, to be honest. Now, this helmet that I'm using has very, very low sound projection. I think it's very hard to hear people in most scenarios. So, having something like this as a backup is extremely efficient. Just do be careful not to get one tap while you're using the hearing. These headphones are not the best headphones in the game, or the ones with furthest sound amplification, but in a map like this, with always close quarters, I mean, having headphones that like amplify the sound by a lot will just confuse you and scare you off. Just like everything going on, if you're able to absolutely hear everybody, then it might become a little bit too much. Oh, I'll see you next time. Interesting. Now, this guy was just waiting for me, which is very interesting. I did luckily hear him or see him. I'll swap out this thing, which is also full of BS, which makes me wonder, because this is the best ammo for this gun, which basically means oh, that it's very expensive bullets, which is why I'm gonna store them in my safe case down here, which means if I do happen to die, I won't lose it. I'd like to keep some of these bullets for another raid, or sell them, depending on what I feel like. As long as you have them, it's up to you, whatever you want to do with them. Now, interestingly enough, see these stun grenades I used to locate players. Did hit somebody, but gotta be honest, not sure if it wasn't up here. So that means it was somebody downstairs, because the stun grenade will hit people through the walls. You can kind of tell sometimes you can't. You gotta figure it out. Okay, interesting. Alright, so After we throw this grenade, it lands, it pops. We will know. Oh, there's a player nearby. They just hit somebody, so let's go ahead and nade him. I'm stuck. I don't know if he's still inside. Maybe there was no one, and maybe I was just hitting a scav on the other side of the wall. This sound an extreme amount like there was somebody nearby, but I might have been wrong, which I think I was. This safe usually does not pay you out with anything, but it's this one, general office. But you can get lucky and get something else from some of the other containers. This one is 300k. One use of this is around 140k. This is 3 uses per if you're on the hardest difficulty. And if it's got 30, that means you have 10 uses. So we basically doubled our money for this usage just by getting that, if I can get out with it, of course. Because we did lose 220k on this if we do die, like I said. So this means most likely we should be good. And I was just hitting scavs. Scavs sometimes have some nice stuff in their backpacks. Nothing too fancy, but you can get lucky. Oh, that's a player by the way, around the corner. Trying to reposition as to bait him. Very, very good nade. Fortunately for him, does not end up killing me. Doesn't end up doing much to me, does it? He could try to rotate behind me, which is a problem. Which means I would need to... Oh, need to be a bit careful here, because I think I'm about to get sandwiched. Do not think it was the same people, or the same person. This could wind up getting interesting, because the other guy could end up coming behind me. Oh, oh, you see him there? Right there. He's just holding me. Now, one thing we can do is this little finesse, and then peek him from an angle. I'll see you next time that he won't expect. Interesting. Try to make it as hard as possible for people to surprise you. Does tend to happen a lot. Do still have a feeling the other guy is creeping up behind me, or might have been the same guy, but chance of that is not extremely likely. Okay. With that nade, we should probably start moving a little bit, just to make sure we don't get surprise love tapped. This guy was very, very eager to clap me in my booty cheeks as I was looking away, or as I was re-peeking, but I didn't do that. Now this backpack is very interesting. It's a very cool backpack actually. The thing about this backpack is that it's way smaller than the capacity that it can hold. Now you see it can hold 4 by 6, which is 24 slots, but it only fits 5 by 4. So 4 by 6, 5 by 4 means you have one more slot here that is like not filled out but looks filled out, which is very cool. Now let us, while we're looting this person, no, we can't do that. Okay, we should be able to. All right, let's put it over here. Then maybe, mayhaps. Okay, well, means we need to have a separate slot open. Okay, I did not know. I did not know that. Guess I learned something new as well. Yeah, there are some finicky stuff that you might not know about until it happens to you. But that's the thing with playing these games. Surely, surely. Now, a lot of people and a lot of beings have died over here, which means the likelihood somebody being nearby is very high. But alas, I gotta get through here just to get to this box over here, which will sell you stuff. I have a lot of money on me, as you can tell up here to the right. I got 4 million, so sacrificing 100k for an easy extraction is very worth it. Now, I would suggest you guys doing that immediately, but sometimes that's just not possible because of spawn points and whatnot. Okay, this middle section is very scary, as you can be peeked from a lot of different places at once. So being here, you have to always be on your best behavior. Drop this down, see if somebody's holding a very cringe and predictable angle. There are a lot of spots that somebody may peek you from. Some spots more dangerous than others. You have to take account, you have to take every single one of them to account while loading these things. You never know where someone might pop out from. There are some spots that are more popular than others. For example, let me show you one. For example, this one over here is very popular. Same goes with this one over here. But as I can't see anybody from either place, I think we should be okay. So load this one, and then we're gonna hit this one, which is a very popular key. It goes for 2.7 mil, which means every single open of that key is 270k, which is what we need to be making back at least as a minimum, or else we will have been scammed. Now, sometimes what people do is wait until somebody comes over here before they peek it, because they don't like engagement. Not very confident people. So they hide, wait until the opportunity strikes. By waiting until you get near the door. Very nice. Look, this is a red 1.5 mil, which already paid back half the key, which I'm very appreciative for. You know, the scam is slowly but surely coming over. Tell us his peace of mind. We're gonna show him what it means to be the goats. That scab will not hurt us, chat. He Scab will not hurt us. The scab will not hurt us, chat. Everybody chant right now. The scab will not hurt us. The scab will not hurt us. Very nice. I heard you chanting from beyond the screen. I'm very proud of you. Something that you might not have heard from your parents. I'm kidding. I'm sure they're lovely people. Now. We recheck just to make sure. And we only got just about 6 minutes left, which means we gotta be a little bit faster when it comes to loading everything else. Luck and Light, that's an event coupon. I've already spent my luck on today, so I don't mind it too much. Very decent. Nothing too good, but decent nonetheless. Let's actually go ahead and mix these up so we have more space. Alright, so we're currently at 5.8 million, which is very, very good. It's not the best rate I've ever seen, but it's very good nonetheless. Very chill with it. M995. Now this is very good ammo. As you can see, approximately 6,000 rubles, I mean coin, whilst this one is only 1,000 coins. So this one is 2 times more than this one, considering this is 1/3 of this, like amount-wise. That's too much math. You get it though. You get double the amount of money, maybe even more. I don't know. Maybe not. Around the same, a little less. It's only 21 of them. Could have been more. Now our extraction point is all the way at the other side of the map, so we do need to be a little bit fast when it comes to running through this section and loading whatever we need before we end up leaving. It's going pretty well by now though. I can't lie. I'm not sad about it at all. Somebody has been here though, which is interesting since they didn't take the safe. Oh, that could both be a person and or scabs fighting each other. Now, there has been a lot of bloodshed right here. Very, very interesting to me. Because I did not see this coming. There would be this many players over here. Which explains Netvoid Drug. Interesting name. Yeah, a lot of people have died here. Checking the attachments on whether or not they have high value is kind of nice sometimes. Okay, I think that's about it though. I don't know whether or not there's players here. There's not much time left. Somebody has at one point been here though, that's for sure. They must have like left pretty quickly. I did hear a fight over here not so long ago. Oh, it's already been looted. Now we do have a couple of BS here. We can fill it up a little bit. Very cool. So that person left immediately or something. We only got 2 minutes left, so we should probably hurry up a little bit. I'm not too sad about it. Now, do tell me if I missed something in the comment sections below. In the comment section, not sections, what am I talking about? And I will cover it next video. I'll try to, because this is not, I'm not planning on doing this every single day or every single video day. But as I am trying to build a community based on one game to begin with, I will play this for once or maybe a couple more other times. But this just don't expect it to be every single time. For now, I am streaming this game exclusively right now, but it will change at some point. I guarantee you that. Maybe some horror games dabbled in here and there, maybe playing with XQC. Who the flip knows? I am basically the Hasanabi that the internet deserves. That's what I classify myself as. Now, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit about shooting games. Taught you as much as I could. But that's it for today's video. I'll see you next time. I think I'm going to be uploading Monday and Thursday, which means that every other day, including Thursday as well, I will be streaming. Mondays are going to be my video making day, which is today. And I'll be making two videos. Today I had a little bit of kerfuffle with my family yesterday actually. And so for that reason, I wanted to stream again today as an extra. First video in a long time. I hope you enjoyed it a little bit. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.